New details now in a shooting outside a gentleman's club near Miami International Airport that killed one security guard and left a second guard injured.
Tonight, the search is on for the shooter. CBS 4's Peter Dench is live at the club for us in Northwest Miami-Dade with the latest on the investigation. Peter.
Well, Elliot, the shooting happened after security guards broke up a fight and kicked some people out. One dancer here told me she was deeply upset about the death of the 31-year-old security guard from Coral Springs, Jose Otero. She said he went out of his way to help other people. Guillermo Canchin was alarmed the minute a brawl broke out at the Booby Trap strip club. It was about 6:30 in the morning.
I saw the fight and, everybody started running, and then I went to the back. They have fight, but they don't, I've never seen it like this,
He says about 10 patrons were inside the club at the time on Northwest South River Drive.
What happened is that they got into a fight and the security tried to take them apart.
Police say security guards kicked out the fighting patrons and vehicles were seen leaving. Minutes later, several cars came back.
Several individuals get off, open fire towards the establishment, striking one of the security personnel that's standing outside and another additional security personnel.
Police say 46-year-old security guard Eric Bauer was wounded in the upper part of his body and drove himself to Jackson Memorial Hospital. 31-year-old Jose Otero of Coral Springs lost his life.
The only thing I know is that they killed a good man. He was a very admirable man. He was always asking us how we were doing, helping us and picking up the money. He was a good man.
Diva Gonzalez, a dancer, was Otero's friend.
This is sad, very sad. I would like to see the people caught, and yes, they should turn themselves in. What they have done is wrong, especially to his family.
Police need help finding the shooters.
These individuals were obviously considered armed and dangerous. It was brazen what they did with just to come out and open fire that way, having total disregard of who they may strike.
It's not clear if those who were kicked out returned to do the shooting. Police do not have a good description of them or their vehicles. If you can help, call Crime Stoppers at 305-471-TIPS. There's a reward of up to $3,000. We're live in Northwest Miami-Dade. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.